Welcome.
Real TV
what's
show.
up, guys?
That intro.
What's up, guys? Someone's been hard at work.
Yeah, no
No
shit.
class.
Seriously, what's going on, guys?
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Living the dream. Living the dream.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Ooh, I hadn't looked at the chart in a while. Ouch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's
It's
been nothing
pretty
but
good.
north since I set that little mini chart out. I sent a
Mhm.
little tweet out yesterday with based on a 4-hour chart, and what the chart showed was this last like little 4-hour hammer that was forming early in the morning yesterday, and I tweeted some quippy. I don't know what the hell it was, but basically that was the bottom, and we've been straight up from that point in time. It's crazy. 16.4 cents
16.4.
and counting.
Uh-huh. We are seeing the closes above how much? Okay. Wow.
Be right back, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
no worries.
Hey, before we go any further, let's just do housekeeping and we'll go through the chats and we'll go from there. All right, there we go. Absolutely nothing that we speak on this channel is financial advice. Do your own research. Our videos are purely for entertainment and educational purposes only. Yes, let's have a look at the chat. Don Meg, how are you? I'm just reading the chats. Crypto Games Club 369, how's it going? T-Bird, you're always everywhere. Maltovi, perfect. We're going to get live price updates. I love that. T-Shares, David Morales. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. I don't know where he is, actually. Oops, sorry.
Oh, wait.
Used to this game.
He hasn't showed up.
Yeah.
Our international man of mystery has not shown up yet. So we are waiting for him to skydive in someday. Yeah.
Miss Exquisite. Hopefully
Good
your
morning.
internet's better. And Big Gunner D, how's it going?
Looks like she's enjoying a nice glass of wine.
Nice. Let's see.
Wine with
Maybe
HexAsians.
Yeah.
Yes, we are on the way up. 16.3.4 cents. When was the... Okay, so the last daily close was 16.9 cents. So
Nice.
back in... Oh, we exactly 1 month after the last all-time high daily close at 16.9 cents. 1 month to the day.
Huh.
Wow.
Really?
It's exactly 1 month. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So the last one was July 15th at 16.9 cents. Yeah, that was the last daily close. Yeah. So we're not too far off.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, I'll keep going in the chat. Duke of Booze, how are you? Duke of Booze, sorry, my bad.
Everyone's smiling, staring at their staker app,
Constantly refreshing.
constantly refreshing, and this people looking at us like, what the fuck is he looking at? Smiling to himself.
Back, gents.
All good.
Hello,
Still going through the
welcome
chat.
back.
Shout out to everyone in the chat.
Yeah,
Hello.
I normally try my best to shout everyone out at the start of the show, as you normally do.
All right, it's hard when it's a lot of people. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have a friend from Malaysia.
Really?
Bruce. Yeah? Bruce.
Where?
Ui.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Welcome.
Nice.
welcome.
Welcome. my neighbor from the north,
North.
I think, unless he's on the other side, because Malaysia's split into two main islands. So there's East Malaysia and Peninsula Malaysia. So it depends on which part of Malaysia it's from.
Maybe he'd like to come on the show sometime.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
Yeah, that actually, it's funny. I say that all the time, even for my streams. Anybody that wants to come on,
Yeah.
more than
Come
welcome.
on, man. Yeah.
More than welcome. Because we're just here to talk about finance and financial freedom, right? Like what we think about it, right? Because there's no definition for any of this stuff. Nobody really knows anything. Clearly, if they did, I think the world would be a little different, right? So I don't even like the whole notion of a disclaimer is funny, right? Nobody actually knows anything, so
Yeah, pretty much.
it's kind of funny because it's true. Yeah. For real, this is the HexAsian pump. It's just crazy.
Yeah. So Wales, I was saying that we're exactly 1 month off from the last daily close, all-time high at 16.9 cents. It happened July 15th. 1 month to
the day.
I see.
yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Exactly 1 month. So nice. So if we close above 16.9 cents,
Official breakout. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we're getting
We
there.
would have completed that.
And a lot of people thought we were going to get stuffed by 15.5. For me, that was my last level that would block price to the upside. So from here on out, I expect a full on. My opinion is that we're going to get a full on breakout from here on out. And I detailed it before. Like what I see in the charts formation is similar to what we saw towards the end of April. All the math is looking exactly the same, and that's why I think we're about to get a 7x move. We have a lot of catalysts that are lining up as well that are going to definitely give us the potential network effect, or that could bring the potential network effect to get us to those levels. Now, I know the market cap figure seems kind of ridiculous, but let's not forget that number actually means nothing. And that's very important, right? Because this is how we understand what's possible and what's not. And these are the kind of things that we've been talking about for months. So now isn't the time to get caught up in those details. And for new people, right, I can understand them getting caught up in it, but it's just going to be a learning process. If you're new, and you're just going to have to come to understand that you've just been lied to for a long time. So it's okay, just learn. That's all. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I was watching Randy's latest rooftop. He was actually on a park, but his musings video. And I think it was like 8.5 minutes. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. He just alludes to this one snapshot or fork event where price went from like $1 to $140 or something crazy like that. $140, by the way. So that's 140x in a month that he saw.
Damn.
So this is the kind of thing people need to understand. $20 is possible by the end of 2021, and it's already August. You do not know what the market can do. Only the market knows that. And this is why I'm making projections and all this stuff. It's fun, but that's where it ends. At least for me, I feel like that's where it ends. Oh yeah, yep. We talked about that as soon as it popped up.
Yep. Yeah.
Only a matter of when, not if.
It's awesome, man.
Oh, I didn't see that tweet. Wow, nice.
Yeah. Could you scroll down? Could you scroll down a bit? Class. Yeah. Just look at that. Just if you go to the left, it's all the way down. The cell wall just collapses. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, look.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Just before we do, can someone explain what this is?
That's a buy wall.
That's a buy wall.
A bunch of limit orders on the bid side of the book.
I think that's about. If I'm not wrong, I think that's about 8 cents, 7 or 8 cents. If you go to Uniswap, I think you can see that. I think yeah. That buy wall came up during the sag phase, I think.
Yeah, that's when everybody noticed it. It was like from one day to the next.
Yeah.
Like the beginning of sack phase or something like that.
Seems that someone wants to protect the price of Hex. So
Naturally.
Cool.
So you see.
Hey, I'll just keep shouting out the chats if you don't mind. So, Footrest, Hexican from Singapore as well. Yeah, feel free to join us. Actually, you've got the link.
Hey, Footrest.
Yeah. Be nice to see some new faces in here.
There's a couple of people around. Hey, Macho, what's going?
Hey, Matt.
Spike, what's up? Tin Top. I'm so behind. Flames. How are you? Oh, hang on. Papa Zero, I think.
Collins?
No. What? Who's
Collins.
Who's Collins? Collins?
Oh, I think he's talking about the Colin Talks Crypto.
Oh.
Yeah. He made that one video about how the OA basically just came in last day of sack phase and sacrificed a bunch of X. Yeah.
No, good stuff. Newbie OG. Wow. Okay. Yep.
Hex
on.
2. Rank the CMC the rank 201 is reserved for Hex. You know. Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically reserved for us.
It's for us. You know. Nobody's gonna take that from us.
Yeah.
Hex 201.
Good work, Matt. Hey, Archie.
Oh, well, speaking of that, let me see. Because we were talking about that buy and sell wall. There's this thing over here.
CMC 201. Yeah, that sounds like a meme.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea for a T-shirt. Yeah. CMC 201.
That's great.
That's so inside baseball, man. I
Yeah.
mean, only Hexicans would know what that means.
CMC 201.
Yeah,
Put an arrow up there. Goes, why are we here or something?
Oh man.
CMC 201. That'll be a great license plate.
CMC 201.
Yeah, but it's a bit cryptic. But,
yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
That's it. Even Pulse 2. Only if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Vince, what are you showing?
So I just learned about this site actually like last week or something, but apparently it shows like the exact amounts for the limit orders out there on pretty much any pair you want, but this is showing like the Hex USDC pair. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
When's our next sell wall? 25.
Can we scroll up a little bit? Like, $1 million worth at like 20.
20 cents?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty much just peanuts until then.
What's up, big Dean DK? Yeah, no, I don't think you guys are doing really well where I am actually. You're up there where I am, so I'll pull it together. We'll get out of it, I suppose. Physiology,
What's up, Briz?
Cool. Talking about CMC, your best friend over here has cracked the billionaire list of
Singapore. Yeah.
Yep.
So in comparison,
does he actually live on the island still?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess he's here.
Hang on, let me read. Where is it?
I think it's
go.
here.
Yeah, he says resident right there.
Yeah. He's a resident. Yeah.
There you go.
Probably lives next to the three arrows capital guy. I don't know.
Really?
Zusu.
Zusu, yeah. They could be neighbors. I don't know.
Could be neighbors.
Along with Arthur Hayes.
Along with Arthur Hayes, yeah.
Can you imagine that collusion when you wake up in the morning and you both, everyone steps out. Well, I don't know if anyone can step out and go to work. And be like, CZ. And they go, what are you buying today or something?
I'm very sure they know each other.
Yeah, for sure.
The crypto community is very small.
Yep.
I am quite sure. So,
it's a small world over there.
It's a small world, yeah. So.
Interesting.
Yep. Brilliant. So.
I don't know why I'm having this open. Nope. Shouldn't open that. Let me check if there's any other news. Oh, actually, no. This one. That's the hash rate for BTC.
Oh, the hash rate.
Just wrecked.
Yeah, it's funny to watch the thing just plunge.
Charts just wow.
Whoa.
Wonder what that means. Huh? I mean, and hey, look, I'm being a dickhead right now because if you don't know how the price of Bitcoin becomes the price, good luck to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally all I have to say about that. So you guys can jump in there. I'm really not gonna, how many times do we have to say the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Have fun with the bull trap. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Do you guys remember that guy that sent out that tweet talking about he was glad he sold his Hex for Bitcoin? That was literally like the bottom, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was literally like the bottom for Hex. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm gonna have to find that tweet. You don't know if we talked about it like the day or two after. We talked about it on the show.
I remember seeing that tweet.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. It was during sack phase. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Well, good job, guy. You just fucking sold the low. You
just
schmuck.
played yourself.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I love it.
I mean, like you.
I love it. I seriously love it.
That's not the way you want to remember your trades, right? Like you make the worst move on that day at that point.
Mm-hmm. And that's usually how it works, too.
You made history.
Correct. Correct.
In the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Another one in the Hex graveyard of wrecked
Plebs. Yes.
Yeah.
plebs.
Hey, Pulse Nation. Thanks for
Pulsation Nation.
Thanks for liking the show. Let's see. Is there anything else in chat? What's this? Did you see that Louis Vuitton, the richest man, a few weeks ago? What?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but I think it's like some person that's like a family relation or something. I don't remember the details. But somebody from the family is like super rich or something like that. I mean, no shit. That's kind of that's kind of what happens when you don't let your standards waver. Imagine that. No marketing, none of that. Oh, that reminds me of something I know and own right now. What could that be?
You mean Bernard Arnault, the owner of LVMH.
That must be the person.
Yeah, the because it's not. There isn't a guy called Louis Vuitton.
Well, yeah. You know, that's the
Yeah,
name of the
so-
brand or whatever.
It's the name of
Yeah.
the brand. So
Yep.
yeah, he's the founder of LVMH, which
Mm.
covers LV,
Mm.
and which one? I think Hennessy as well. No. Let me see. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, LVMH. Yeah, LVMH.
Somebody asks in the chat, how many decibels do you want in pulse?
Oh, this is a good question.
As many to the right of the integer value as possible.
Start from the bottom right. No, bottom left. Sorry, Jesus, bottom left.
Whatever. Just freaking start
Close
and
to
keep
zero.
going. Yeah. As close to 0 as you could possibly get.
8 decimal places, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
picking something up with 8 basic is 7 zeros and a 1. Imagine
Yeah.
that. Fuck yeah.
Man, that would be amazing.
All right, let's stop dreaming.
Look at that one.
There you go.
There we go.
That's the one. I got $10 on that. Or retire in a month off that shit.
No, seriously.
Oh man.
To the right, it's. I think it's gonna be the same as ETH. So that's 18 decimal places. So yeah. That will be 18 if it's the same as hex. Yeah, I mean ETH. Yeah. So
Hey, I'm ready. That's all I'll say.
Do you guys think it's just going to be Pulse, or is it? Because I don't think Richard's mentioned. Because like you know how in Hex we have like hearts, the smallest.
Oh yeah, he hasn't mentioned that.
Yeah,
People have been talking about
that.
that lately. Like, is there gonna
Yeah.
be like a small fractional unit or whatever,
Yeah.
like hearts and satoshis and shit?
That'd be
yeah. Oh
interesting.
yeah. The smallest unit of pulse.
Yeah.
Like the way is the smallest unit of ETH. So
Yeah.
and the heart is the smallest unit of hex. So what's the smallest unit of
Yeah,
pulse?
that's
Yeah, that's a hard one.
yeah, that's something I've been asking on Twitter like months ago, but like
Okay.
but then like Richard
question.
never, yeah,
Good
really
Where's
question.
Papa at when you need him? Where's
It-
Papa
Guys, I'm
be
just-
when you need him?
I'm giggling to myself because you know how Pulse was founded, right? So how do you measure
Yeah.
something small?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Infinitesimal, right?
Like, what do you call them? Drips? Drop? What?
Yeah, right.
A drip.
Micro drip.
Pip.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
that drip was suggested, by the way.
The drip.
Plasma was another one that I thought was pretty good.
Oh,
But I don't know how you make plasma
Drip.
singular. It doesn't sound singular.
So we got it. Okay.
Mm.
A piz.
Is there you go.
Piz. So
Only real hex
so if you're
users
talking
know.
like in million jizz would be a mega jizz,
Make it.
giga jizz, jizz,
Oh
GGs.
man.
Yeah. It's like for ETH 10 power of 9 way is Gwei, right? Yeah. It's a Gwei, yeah. 10 to the 9 is Gwei. So I don't know. I wonder. Plas drips, mega drips, giga drips, squirt.
Sport.
Oh
shit. That's smart.
Oh, that'll be so funny to see on the block on the Explorer, the Pulse Explorer. I'll get such a kick.
Yeah, okay. I think this is the most sensible one.
So
It's definitely the most PG one for sure.
okay. That's
Yeah,
probably
sure. If it's a pulse
most-
and a heartbeat, yeah.
Yeah.
So that sounds boring. I'm sorry.
It does. Too vanilla.
It works, but it's boring. Damn it. It's probably the right one.
drip.
Oh man, that's funny.
Let's
see.
What's this?
What's this? Ectoplasms. That's a bit. It's quite a bit of a
Secretions.
mouthful.
Oh God.
That sounds like a league.
Stacking.
A league classification for fault.
Stop it. Oh my God, that's so freaking hilarious. Stacking secretions.
Seriously.
Exactly, yeah. It doesn't really make sense, right? Oh man. Too funny, man. Too funny. Oh my God.
Drugs.
It's like
Strokes?
it's like
What?
strokes. It's like, you know, so to continue with like for ETH it's called gas, you know, but we don't have to call it gas. You can call it something else, you know. You know, we can play around with all sorts of pulse related memes. You know. It doesn't have the gas. It's you know it's not probably not a gas. It's like something liquid. Whoa.
Sorry, guys.
No,
It's okay.
good.
It's all right. Needle gas war.
Yeah, talking about gas.
Whoa.
Did you guys see this one?
0.85 ETH?
NFT.
Oh yeah.
What?
The NFTs are worth $22,700.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is bananas.
That's crazy, man. The other day,
Accurate. Yeah.
Of course he's impressed.
I'd be impressed too if I was him. Shit.
Vitalik happy. Vitalik make miner happy. Yeah. So. Yeah, just like when Richard was on stream the other day, the gas price went up to, I think, was over 1,900 Gwei, and I caught a transaction. Someone bought a couple of NFTs and paid I think over $3,000, 3 Gs for a couple of NFTs costing only about 2,000 US. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep. Gas is like more or less back to normal now. It's like 25, 30. Yeah, it's okay, but it'll be nowhere as cheap as it's gonna be in Pulse. So yeah. It's still a lot. 25, 30s. Yeah, it's still gonna cost you quite a bit. Coconut. Does Gwei actually mean something? Yes, it does. So for ETH, the 1 ETH is 10 to the power of 18 Wei. The smallest unit of ETH is called a Wei, WEI. So Gwei is short form for gigawei, which is a billion Wei. So that's the smallest unit that's used for gas. Yeah. So that's what they use. Whoa.
Did you guys see this one?
When was that?
This was
Today?
No. This is some
okay.
time ago. I think
Okay.
probably about a week ago. Just
Yeah.
after. Yeah. So to end the $300 stake cost you 8,000.
Yeah. That's about right. For what's been going on?
Joy.
What?
Joy. Oh, for the smallest units, Joy.
Yeah.
Oh, Joy. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, talking about Pulse, Richard's hiring. So if anyone's good, I suppose Solidity and whatnot.
Man, how I wish I was.
175K, man. That's really good money.
Unfortunately, I suck at telling computers what to do.
Same here, man.
As a developer, that is very good money.
Yeah, that's very good money.
That is very good money. 175K.
Yeah.
So, see, to me, this is really funny, right? So Richard cares about if you speak good English. I mean, as one of your prerequisites. Yeah, of course. I get that.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like that. Hang on, did you guys see the Poly Network AMA thing with that guy? You can clearly tell it doesn't speak English properly, and
yeah, English is not his native language. Yeah.
I like the one that he goes, wonder why a tornado will minor stop me. Please teach me, please. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, so the main reason English is a kind of a requirement is because that's the language the world has decided is how business is going to be done in. Is a language that business is going to be done in, right?
Yeah.
If you want to make millions and billions of dollars, you need to know either English or Mandarin.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it's 2021. That's where we're at. So
I think for Richard, it's also kind of like a trust issue, because
for sure,
just wants to be able to have like a direct line of communication.
Yeah, he doesn't want.
And all of those.
Yo, hold on. I'm sorry, but I just got the craziest DM on Telegram from somebody that's not Asian and says they found me on HexAsians. Again,
wow,
that's awesome.
Obliterating the notion of an echo chamber, right? And I always highlight that. I mean, like, that's super fucking important. Like, this is why these streams need to be done, right? Everybody needs to participate in everybody's streams. We get each other's numbers up. Everybody becomes more popular via the algo, right? And Hex gets out there. It's about the network effect. It's not about anything else.
Yeah.
You know, like, look at that. Oof. That's a beautiful thing.
Woo. Nice.
In my own speculation anyway, 45 cents, 46 cents for end of
2021
snapshot. No, snapshot.
Oh, snapshot. Okay.
I wasn't even thinking that far. So
I like that.
Yeah.
Double my bags, bro. Double our bags.
Yeah.
But going forward though, so whenever Pulse launches, if you were to onboard people at least, which one would you tell people? Like complete noobs, like absolutely complete noobs. What would you go for?
What do you mean?
I know it's straightforward. You know, like
no, I don't get your question. Like, what do you mean? Like, how would you like onboard them to what?
Okay, so if you onboard, like, you know, obviously when we got PHEX that's been launched and exist on Pulse. So if you were to get new onboards and then someone questions you and go, hang on, why would I not buy, you know, the ETH version of Hex?
Right.
Because, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you now. Why wouldn't I own both?
Yourself.
Right. Yeah, I got you now. I'm sorry. I wasn't understanding that. I got you now.
Sorry, I've obviously worded it incorrectly, but anyway.
No worries.
Sorry. Oh, this is just going back to what Kevin was explaining.
So one way.
Yeah.
And Way is tribute to Wei Dai, right?
It's attributed to Wei Dai. Yeah, the cryptography guy. Yeah.
Just reading the chats.
You know, it's going to get really interesting once PULSECHAIN drops, because a lot of people are kind of being dismissive of the power that Pulse is going to have just without any other assistance by anybody, right? Like, we were just looking at what these gas fees are for Ethereum. Do you honestly think people have a choice with respect to coming to Pulse? Like, the space literally has no choice. I hope people realize this. Like, this is very... That was a good one, by the way. T-Bird. Oh, shit. Oh, that was a good one. But in all seriousness, like, people really need to realize that. Wait, do you think that people are going to stick to BSC? BNB? Like, wake up. You know, standards need to be set because there are none. Right? Like, that shit is supremely important to understand. Because if we actually want this thing that we're trying to build here to succeed, standards are needed. Standards are needed. I mean, just look at the way shit is built in China, or was built in China. Right? Like, there's a reason stuff is crumbling and collapsing all over the place over there. No standards. If you want that, then continue to operate from the current vantage point that you're operating from. That's what you're going to get. Now, if you don't want to have standards, you don't got to have them. But don't expect anybody else not to. Very important. Because nothing else matters. You can build whatever you want. If you don't build it right, it's irrelevant. And that's very important to understand. So understanding what Pulse is key. Because it's being built, and you already know it's being built right. Hell, it already has improved Ethereum. What is wrong with you? Understand what you're talking about. Understand what you own. Understand what you're a part of. A lot of you do not. And it's very evident lately. Understand. Educate yourself. Read more. Learn how to use your logic. Decision making is not hard. People are going to go to where it's easiest to deal. Period. They're not going to give a fuck about anything else. They're just not. Now, there's a reason Walmart's one of the biggest companies on the planet. It's not because they sell great products. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's real. So people need to understand that when they're talking about PulseChain. Period. Like, it's very straightforward. It's not more, like, confusing than that. It's really not. Like, the level of analysis is that lame. People are going to go to where it's cheapest to transact. And if it's even better functionally, well, you better believe it's going to fucking destroy the game. And if it's already improved what it's taking to create itself, what can you honestly expect? Do you really think there's going to be a lot to promote, fight for? Like, look at the LVMH brand. How many commercials do you see? How many ads do you see? But yet everybody knows who the fuck they are. Right? Everybody knows. Yeah, exactly. And this is like what I've been trying to say about Hex since day one. And I'm going to say it about Pulse too. And let's never mind the fact that you actually need no intelligence to understand what a blockchain is at this point in time. So if people want to FUD a chain, let them. Ignore them. If people want to FUD Hex, let them. Ignore them. We need to stop engaging with all of these subpar individuals that clearly have no standards, not ethically, not morally, because they've been out here getting people fucking wrecked. So do we really need to be engaging these people? No. We're superior in every way, shape, form. I mean, it's not an opinion. Look at the tape. Not anybody in this community has had to delete a tweet. Not anybody in this community has had to delete a YouTube stream. Not anybody in this community has had to retract a statement.
Yeah.
All true. So the next time we come across outsiders, let's act like they're outsiders and make sure that their intentions are pure first and foremost, because it's not about crypto or not crypto. It's not. Because the fact is, it's whatever we want it to be. And I think that that's the biggest thing that people need to understand. We're all here fighting the same fight. I don't think anybody disagrees with that notion. We might disagree with the way we want to approach it or maybe view the fight, sure, but we're all fighting the same fight. And that fight at the end of the day is towards financial freedom, which is going to lead to freedom all else, in all other aspects of life. But we have to understand that in order to attain that first step of freedom, which is financial, it has to be that. Because if you don't have the tools and resources, then what are you fighting with? Right? So in order for you to attain financial freedom and then impose that freedom elsewhere, you need to understand that the foundation is key. And reducing your standards will lead to failure. Very simple. Not more complicated than that. It's in our hands and it's up to us. So let's not forget that.
I just want to touch on this question real quick. Do you think the t-shirt price will go up once people end their stakes to move funds into PX?
I didn't even think that was I never thought of that scenario.
Yeah, because I think gas prices will probably just keep going up on the east side. So I see a situation where the t-shirt price or the share price on PX will actually go up faster than E on the east side.
P going faster than E? I think so. I think so. Because there's going to just be more activity.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's why it is going to go up faster. I don't think the duration is going to matter much or the size. I just think that the frequency of the end stakes is what's going to drive the rate up quicker.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's just going to be more competitions being done. And that's going to make it more expensive because that's exactly how, all these network consensuses are made to function as they grow in value with the network effect. But the interesting thing is I'm trying to like you can't end a 15-year stake on ETH and think you're going to do something with that once you're going to get busted at this point. It's already been a year, right? Like this, because I have that little table and it lets you know the emergency and stake rules. If it's less than 50%, you're going to pay hefty. So I think everybody, I know the ETH fees are crazy. Yeah, that doesn't count. I do that all the time. I hate typos in my tweets. So I'll definitely delete them shits. Yeah, I delete them. If you liked it, I'm sorry. I'm deleting that shit. I don't like typos. And I suck at reading the tweet before I actually send it because I'm thinking I typed it right as I type it, because you're doing a million things at once, but you never do. And then if you don't have little girl thumbs, you're done because you're gonna fucking tap on multiple things on that touch screen.
Yep.
Yes, sell more. The more you sell, the more they buy, baby. The more you sell, the higher we go. That's the thing people don't understand. It's a vacuum effect. Look at what just happened to the price. We literally had sellers since the end of SAC phase until 2-3 days. How long has it been?
SAC phase?
To the 10th of August. For the last 5 days, basically, people have been selling nonstop. The selling really stopped on the end of SAC phase, but we touched 15.5, right? And that became the proverbial resistance moving forward, and then we just blew through that because that became a thing on the 4th of August, and then we sold off on the 6th, and then that floor was found, and the floor was found again on the 12th, on the 10th, and ever since then, it's been straight up. Straight up. It's that through the 14 pulses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's funny, man.
5 consecutive green candles. 5 candles.
So, can I just share a chart? Can I share my chart real quick? Sure. I really want you guys to see how this 7x could be possible, right? Because it's all math, right? It's really all math. So if you take a look at the price action we had before that rocket ship took off at the end of April, it looks just like what we just went through. Except for this little volatility here. Same exact price action. So I think we've essentially created a launch pad. This is what the launch pad looks like when it's going to be serious. Just constant downward action, and then we're just constantly building value, right? Because that's one thing that doesn't stop, right? We are always building value, and that's like the most important thing that I think if you're a Hexican, you need to understand. If you own Hex and you're worried about the price, whether you're staked or not, actually. Hold on, I'm not even showing my chart.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at all. I was just
Sorry.
Holy shit!
You're good.
Hold on, because this I completely went over my point and wasn't even looking at the chart. All right,
It's all good.
so if we look at this time frame in April, right before we took off, let me just fix this. There we go. Right, that was 21 days. You know what? Let me just draw one. Where to go? Here we go. (16 + 6) 22 days. Okay, so we have time frame of 21 days here, 22 days here. Similar price action, right? But what's happening in the background this whole time is the key, right? Because the reality is that Hex pays you to hold it, right? Like you're being paid all the time if this is happening. So the system is still doing what it's designed to do nonetheless, right? And even if you want, like from a physical perspective, like in terms of motion, you can take this big sideways action here to be the same thing as what I just highlighted in smaller time frames here and here, right? Because this literally is what's leading to this. And we talked about this a long time ago on Quant Gang. I mean, people aren't going to remember this shit now, but because it was a long time ago. But this is the fractal. We've been in breakout mode since this point in time, and all we're doing now is replicating this move throughout time. That's what's happening, right? So let's go now to the chart, right? Because this is the key. The key is understanding what's happening here in the background. Because Hex doesn't stop working just because the dollar is doing whatever it's doing. Hex itself is always doing what it's supposed to do. And that's what the code is saying. So the thing that people have to understand is that once price gets off kilter like it did here, right? Like if you look at what price is doing in terms of the slope, like how, like the angle it has versus the angle the payout per T-share line has, you might notice, and I know it's hard to see. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Maybe this is better to do. Let's try to take a little screenshot. Give me a second. Because I really want people to understand this. I don't want to be the only person that understands this shit because this is so important. Give me a second. All right. Okay. Is this like more visible than before?
Yep.
Okay. So let me see if I can get this shit to work. Yes. Okay. So angle, right? God damn it. Hold on. I'm just trying to get a straight line. I don't want to have to. Let's see if this works. Nope. Okay. I don't really know how to use this, so we're just going to rock with this. And let's hope that my finger wants to work. All right. I'm just trying to connect the bottoms, okay? Yeah. And the whole point is I want to kind of show that the angle here is steeper, right? Like it's going down harder than this one is. I don't know if that's really visible because it's very... It looks small. It looks like you can't even really see it here, but it's there. Just try to connect the bottoms in an imaginary line in your head. And what you're going to see is that this angle is steeper, right? So the price, while it's going down harder, the system isn't doing the same thing. So what that means is that once the system stops going against, or once the price of Hex, the dollar price, stops going against the system, right? Mathematically, once orders start coming in because the sales have stopped, it's going to force it to catch up. It has to, right? Because the liquidity is going to react with respect to that. So what does that mean? Well, the lower we go, the weaker the sales have to get by default, because you can only sell but so much, right? And that's why price eventually goes up. And this is why these things that I talk about become true, because it's not me, it's just how the world works. See, so once you grasp that side of reality and the math, or the reality in the math, or the math in the reality, however you want to call it, you can see stuff like this because it's there, it's everywhere. It's not hiding. So it's just a matter of you learning how to see it, because this is true and that is true as well, right? It's just kind of like what we saw for Big Payday, right? Like payout for T-share literally just went from 1 to 0, then it went back from 0 to 1, right? So the system stopped building value to that similar degree, right, for literally a small snippet of time. And that caused the system to do all this. But now the system is always going to try to catch up. So every time the system gets very, very separated from the price, the dollar price, right, and it did the same thing here. It just wasn't as big of a move because you had a bigger impending move already going on within that move, right? So you got to remember, prices are waves, right? Price movements are waves, and they're going to be physically affected, right, by whatever humans are doing. And that's what the network effect shows over time. That's why it's a very specific curve. Actually, you can see. Oh well, we're almost there anyway. That's why it's a very specific curve, and it looks like this over time, right? Like this is what the network effect looks like, right? If you look up the network effect, that's what you're gonna see. Sorry. Let's see if we get something here. Okay, we're not getting what we need from this search. But here's a good example, right? Facebook total revenue and total operating expenses are going to be a function of the load on their network, right? i.e., how many people are using their trash, right? So it's just like that, right? The more people using it, right, the more dots you're going to see, right? The higher the value that is given to the system, the higher the price. It's all the same thing, right? Here's another way of viewing it, right? You get what I mean? Like, is that making sense? Because that's what's happening, right? Throughout time, we're not going to stop talking about Hex, right? Like, it's already been almost 2 years, so that should be pretty clear. People are going to continue to learn about Hex, right? The system is going to continue to work because it's never stopped working, right? It's all of these things that are always true, right? And here's a network effect as a bell curve, and this is kind of like when things become alive and then when they begin to die, right? This is literally life, human life, right? We are born, we reach our peak, and then we fade out to existence. That's basically it. It's all the same thing. Everything from your existence to how you make money is a function of the network effect, right? Are you there first or are you there last? Same deal, right? And this is why being an early adopter always will supersede just making a good investment, because anybody can make a good investment, but not everybody can be an early adopter. And that's the end of my little spiel. But this is why I think we're about to see a 7x, right? Because the system has just been building. Like this happens every day, right? This number goes up every day, right? Like this is something that happens every day. This, like, if you think about it, what's happening is that value is stacking across time, right? And it's a perpetual stacking. It's a cumulative sum that's never ending, right? And this is from, I think, August 12th or so. I think is the data. Let's see. Yeah, from the August 12th crossover. So from the 12th to the 13th. And we're way above this. I'm probably do a chart set video for tomorrow morning or something. But, these numbers are going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Because they don't stop. Like, that's the whole point. Like, payout per T-share sum line is dragging the price up because the value stacks all the time. Humans are going to do what humans do. But price has to go here no matter what. And we have the mathematical proof that shows it.
Yeah.
Boom. Like, this is a statistical anomaly. If you've been involved in math for more than a year and you've done statistics, you know that this is almost impossible. Almost improbable. Well, here we are. Right? And it's a function of the closed circular system and its design working so well. Because what it is that it's a check on value. Because price could have ran up to $100 6 months ago. There's a lot of coins that are like that, but then they die. They do nothing for months. But Hex doesn't work like that. Right? And that's basically what this chart is about. And this is showing that as well. Oh, I think I have a new chart too. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah. T-shirts market cap chart. Courtesy of hexdailystats.com.
Oh, nice.
Yes, those guys have been working hard on getting the data up over there. If you haven't been, definitely go check it out. I know they're trying to get every single relevant data point for Hex down to inception. Every data point. And all of the like very basic relevant, changes in that data point. Like from one day to like the increase in T-share rate, for example. Right? That's cool. A lot of people like to know like how quickly is the T-share rate moving now. Here's how quickly it's moving. I mean, this is the last 10 entries, and this is 9, 6, 8. That's what? 14 plus 10 is 23. There we go. Plus 6, 29. Plus 6 more is 35. Right? So we're already at 35, 40 Hex in 10 days or 7 days. And Hex doesn't cost a cent anymore. So it's a little bit of money now. So, this is cool. I'm gonna have a blast with this site. These are the early days. But yeah, definitely check this site out because you'll come across something you didn't realize. There's a lot of information in here, like the starting T-share rate. A lot of people don't know it's 10,000 Hex per T-share. Right?
Yeah.
Looks like they gotta fix the T-share dollar price though, because it was like $1 or $2 when it came out.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, they got it up here. But this is just like good stuff, right? Like go back through the data, see how the system works, try to get a feel for it. Because the system is always going to do what it does, right? That's never going to stop.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing. Like that's why immutable code is important, right? Like if you're trying to create something that's, a product, like I understand the difference between a product and a project, right? Like a project is trying to evolve over time, right? A product is trying to achieve a goal, right? So it's two different things, two different paths, right? And look at the T-share rate. This is what I want to look for. The day before Big Payday, T-share rate was 11,183 Hex, and then it jumped. It's just crazy. So 16,075 Hex per T-share. Damn near 5,000 Hex jump in one day.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's very crazy. It's very crazy. Shit's wild. Yeah. It's a great site, right? Check it out. Try to understand the network effect because it impacts your investment decisions more than you think. It's how all of your investment decisions should be made if you want to actually be a successful investor. So yeah, that's all I got.
Cool. Nice. Yeah.
But
just wanted to answer this
go
question real quick. Oh no, it's all right. Just wanted to help answer this question. So yeah, T-shirts will get copied over to you. So
yeah, so let's explain that, right? Let's explain that. So what's gonna happen is that when the fork happens, it's just the same thing split in two.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the only thing that's going to be different are like the market values because only the market can set those.
Yeah.
If it's, you know, supposed to be crypto, that's how that's gonna work. The market is gonna have to set that, not some exchange and shit.
Yeah, for sure. And then this question right here: do you think Hex will slow down or go down after Pulse launch while PX goes up? Yeah, that one's really.
That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. It's easy to say yes. That's what I'll say to that one. But I don't really know, though.
I know people like Hex Lion think that EHEX is going to die and then PX is going to take over. But I kind of disagree with that a little bit. I think like the big players in Hex right now, I think still have an incentive to keep the price up. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think like, you know, there's value in ETH, right? To people, there's value in ETH, and they're gonna find that value because they believe it's there.
Yeah.
The reality is that one mass group of people are gonna pick either or, and that's all the chain thing is about. Because it's kind of like realizing that even Binance took on ETH for a little while, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, gotta remember that. I'll be right back, guys.
All right, no problem. All right, so the site that he brought up was Hex Daily Stats.
Hex Daily Stats, yeah.
Yeah, I put that in the chats already. Hey, you guys want to go for a break? Just past 1 hour.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Let's do that. All right, be back in 5.
All right.
Wow, with a nice day. It's great that summer is here. Now I can do my trading outside. Perhaps that will give me a more positive mindset for more positive gains. I'll head off on a walk to the park and watch the markets from there using my phone.
Oh.
Bitcoin fell so far last week, and now it's recovering well. Oh wow, look at Cardano. It's easily going to break $2 one of these days.
It's time to load up.
Wow.
Hey.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you.
It's okay, I was distracted too. My trades have been going through the roof today.
Trades? That's my specialty. I'm known as Wojak the Trader Wizard on Stock Twits. Add me.
Wow. Are you a trader?
I am a guru of the trades. No one can outsmart me. And I slay all the bears. And the bulls too, as I tend to short after Bogdanov pumps it.
Well, that's very impressive. Please tell me more.
I can tell you more later tonight at our date.
Okay, where are we going?
I'll take you to Applebee's with my Telecoin gains. I bought on the recovery.
Wow. Okay, sounds good.
Great. I'll pick you up at 6 later tonight. See you then.
Well done, 47.
A date with a hot trader girl. I must be dreaming. I played that so smooth. I hope I'm not turning into a simp, but is this love at first sight? I mean, she's great. She knows how to invest and she seems like a pro. Maybe we will get married and have little future investors. Oh, look at the time. I better get going. I don't want to be late.
Oh hey, how is it going?
Just made it 2x on Shiba Inu.
I think you should buy KCS right now and it will be up 8% soon.
Okay.
That's profit! That's fucking profit!
Wow. How did you know that was going to happen?
Algorithmic trading?
Good job. You make him believe we can trust you. Now, get him to your LOE tool, on Moonstar, and I can dump it.
I really think you should check out this altcoin on PancakeSwap. It's called Moonstar. I'd recommend a full YOLO right now.
Wow, you seem certain. Okay.
Abort. Dump it.
phone and hang out with me for a while. It will go back up. Don't sell. Just don't sell.
God, I can't believe they did that. Seriously, man, I'll be back in like 20 fucking minutes.
One more.
You can either work with me, or you can pay me 3/4 of the money you have earned.
Please don't dump my coins. I beg.
We need you to pump one shit coin with the tick now, pump it. Dump it.
Honey, I know you can't pay for the rent and food now, but it's okay.
I told you so. I told you so. Crypto is just gambling. McDonald's are open for applicants.
You need to continue working with me. You do want to pay off your house mortgage, don't you?
Screw you. Man, I hate that stupid bozo Bogdanov. I can't believe I helped that guy. In doing so, I ruined my dignity. I mean, look at this market. It's absolutely butchered. And it's all my fault. All the people out there were just like me. And now they have absolutely nothing. Dude, I feel so guilty. I've got to make it right. I'm here. The sacred place. OS Minin. Please show me how to make it right, for I have sinned in the name of crypto. I pray this in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Doge.
Muchil. Iaria urtaiers. Terison lenuaita maketrik. Eu stil ptiopleo paitiute manin made from yaurchursi. Tiltem of titichrachain, analchuin tatuil tak yawaitatim on tamaro. Yawair to chusina nidamir. Eu ficta gainst Bogdanov and Defiatin.
That's right, my course. I need to get the word out there. Alright, let's shoot this. 3, 2, 1, action. What's up guys, and welcome back to Doomer Investments. Today we're going to be sharing the strategy to recover from the terrible market conditions that have been causing chaos lately in our wallets. I have been blessed with information from the top investor in the world. Whilst the market is currently declining, we have an opportunity to invest in a crypto that will rapidly increase over the next day. Just follow my instructions I have sent in the group Telegram, and buy this one altcoin I've put in there. Trust me on this. You want a Lambo, right? See you at the movie. This should save everyone. This Technospace platform is interesting. It's not only a coin, but a crowdfunding platform for different projects where you can earn money from your support. No way. So Technospace might actually be a good long-term hold also. It combines business with cryptocurrency, so we can invest in several business projects that will pay off when they achieve their goals. That's pretty neat actually. Though right now, it's time to make those huge gains, so let's go in with the money Bogdanov let me keep. It's time to go to sleep now. Let's hope tomorrow I wake up to some huge gains. For the sake of the people.
Stop it.
Saren.
Hey, how did you do it? How did you know? De craquoisement tout bel secret.
Saren.
We all love you, Doomer.
My course sales are going through the roof. I should go and check the bank. Looks like things worked out okay after all.
You plus petite. Open pseudo du maire. Dumpit.
Nothing back. Oh, actually, hang on.
Hey, that's Vitalik right there. Hey, Vitalik. Hey, Timo, do you want to come on the camera and say hi? This is for YouTube videos and stuff. Okay, that's cool. What's up, Vitalik?
Wow.
That's
It doesn't want anything else.
How recent was that?
It's ages ago. I put the flying text on. So
Where'd you find that? Where'd you find that? Wow.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, that's what I was busy trying to edit as I was doing that with you guys.
Good job, everybody loved it.
That's it.
Yo.
Cock's
mining. What a cock.
Good one.
Yeah, well, that's no lie. Crazy.
All right.
Crazy. These videos are hilarious, though, bro. I don't know where people come up with this stuff, but man, I'm glad they do. I'm glad they do.
Good humor.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Hey, Uncle, do you want to do your quick shout out?
Two.
Oh,
Doesn't know what to
Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah, I'll do it, man. That's all right. Just in line with the title of the stream, because we said we found more Hexicans in Asia. So Uncle, and actually more like Uncle, he got invited to a Hex Singapore Telegram group, which I didn't actually even know it existed. Apparently, it's existed for about a year or so.
I had no idea.
Even more.
Yeah, I had no idea.
So we got invited, and it was like, oh my god, there's all these people, and we just don't know them.
Amazing. Just when you think there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Boom.
So Richard, if you're watching, there are Asians in Hex. Okay. So
Mission accomplished, sir.
Yeah, we're working on it.
We Asians just don't like to, get it out there. We're all in the like to stay in the shadows. So it takes quite a bit to get them.
Takes a little bit of work. That's all.
Yeah, it takes a bit of work. We're not like box mining or something. Box mining or what's that guy's name? Charlie. Is it Charlie or
George?
George. Oh, okay.
George. Yeah.
Sorry, George.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you're thinking of the founder of Litecoin.
Wrong one.
Yeah, true. Definitely.
We shy. Yeah. We Asians shy.
Very shy.
We're shy. Sure. So
except crypto events. So
yeah.
I don't know about that. Yes, we're low key but impactful.
Yeah, we make impact.
I think that was the other thing. I think Wales were talking about. You will never find beautiful. I mean, I won't say you never find. You probably someone will call us out and say no, it's there. But you will not find like flashy wealth stuff happening in I suppose in most Asian countries anyway. So you don't get your you probably won't see like a golden yacht or something like that. That's not going to happen.
They like to be a little more discreet about their wealth, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even get me started on Tech Lead.
Oh no. Tech Lead.
That's yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
CoffeeZilla did a pretty good expose.
It's good though.
Video.
Very good.
Yeah.
Golden rickshaw, maybe.
Golden rickshaw.
Oh, I don't know about buying something that I have to get someone to pull me. Rickshaw.
Yeah. Maybe a trishaw will be good though, because pooling's kind of abusive. So trishaw is actually not bad. The ones with the speakers and the lights and all that.
Don't really see that many trishaws. There used to be trishaws in Singapore, but I don't think you see them. Yeah, I don't see them anymore. Yeah, there used to be
staked and baked.
Staked and baked. Yeah.
Good
sorry.
morning to Overwatch.
Morning to Overwatch. Yeah, good morning.
It's good to have him here.
Sorry, on that topic, talking about prox mining. Just want to say, Papa B's office is perfect.
Shout out to Papa B. Yes,
shout out to Papa.
Great troll.
Correct.
Sorry, what was the other thing I was about to? No, hang on.
You showed something there. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I showed something I shouldn't show. What was it again? Sorry, that's. Where did I see these? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Just checking out this week's pictures, what you guys sent me anyway, just with your eating escapades. Actually, that reminds me. Sorry. I suppose shout out to also Crypto King, because he couldn't join us this week as well. So hopefully he's doing well, and he's having the not so much of a golden microphone, but it kind of looks bronzy to me.
Is it a bronze mic?
Yes,
a bronze mic.
Surely you can't take the golden microphone away. That's D-Raj.
That belongs to D-Raj.
Exactly. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, man, Crypto King. Just rest well. Take all the time you need.
Golden Gate.
Let me check.
Yeah, American Chinese food. I only had like a couple of. I think I only had like American Chinese food like once when I was in LA. Oh, that one.
Hainanese chicken burger.
So like McDonald's in Singapore, they were having a Hainanese chicken rice. They just called it a Hainanese chicken burger. So it's basically it's just fried chicken on a patty, and the kicker is they've got dark soy sauce.
Ooh,
that's the main thing. So you drizzle black soy sauce on your fried chicken.
Nice.
I don't know about that, but it's selling like hotcakes. Gotta.
Must be good then.
It's different. Yeah. Oh, Marion. Yeah, Marion knows what's up. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the McDonald's garlic sauce?
The garlic chili sauce. So yeah, we only have that in Singapore. Yeah, nowhere else. So imagine that when I went to the UK and had McDonald's, you'd have to pay for the ketchup. I was like. It was like
you have to pay for ketchup.
Yeah. In the UK, yeah, you've got to pay like I think 10 pence or something.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, yeah, whatever.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. you know. Free.
It was like
free
that in
ketchup.
Germany too. It was like that in Germany too.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But here in Singapore, you can take as many as you want. You know, it's like
It doesn't matter here either.
Yeah, it don't matter.
One more thing also. I think in McDonald's, or at least most of the fast food chains in Singapore, you get like sweet chili sauce.
Oh, sweet and sour, I think is what they call it here.
No. Literally sweet
chili
sauce, or just they don't call it sweet chili. They just call it chili because we kind of know that it's chili. Like, I think in most Western countries they don't have them.
They might not
find them.
No.
I think the only thing that comes close to that here is sweet and sour.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, same. Yeah. So we've got sweet and sour, but no chili. So
right, because it's not really. I don't like it. It's kind of like tangy. So I don't really like it.
Yeah, so
we only have sweet and sour for the McNuggets. McNuggets, and we've got curry sauce. That curry sauce. Okay. Anyway.
Anyways, let's not get this copyright stricken.
Yeah, no. No, not for sauce.
Making me hungry.
Hey, man, you never know.
Not from McDonald's. Come on.
Ketchup is
right. Love it.
So right, Finbear.
Every man, woman, and child
nailed it on that one.
Inalienable right. Ketchup. Yeah.
Nice.
Let me see.
What? 16.6 cents? What?
Are
we? Ooh.
Oh, damn. Love to be right again on this one.
Oh, we hit 17 cents. Oh shit.
You're not even paying attention, and that's what we're talking about. Holy sugar, honey, iced tea.
Holy shit. Yeah, we just hit 17 cents in the last hour. Nice.
Why don't I see that? Go ahead. What?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, to answer Vogel's question, I'm not sure. I know the hacker said that he did give the money back, but I don't know if he actually did.
He did. He gave the money back.
He did? He sent everything back.
He gave everything back.
I kind of wish he didn't, because I want to watch box mining suffer a bit more, but...
Whatever.
Then again, that I don't know if you guys saw the AMA or whatever that they did on the blockchain thing. But I think they said like, "Oh, we got your IP address. We kind of know where you are at or something." But I'm scratching my head. I'm thinking, how do you? You can't. You just can't. You just. I don't know. How, it's not technically possible.
No, it's not. You need a MAC address.
So I don't know. I have no idea how. Yeah.
It's just a lack of knowledge.
Either way, he succumbed to that threat and he gave it all back, except the ones that were frozen by USDT.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's not good at network stuff.
Very strange. Yeah. But anyway.
I mean, you got to think it's plausible that the person just could be, inept in that area.
Yeah. Probably.
Even I know that, but I don't know how to do what he did, right? So.
Yeah.
I think those tops, Miss Exquisite's top, Magic Carpet Ride, check the chart. Is there a chart on the reverse side of the top? Maybe there is. I'm not sure.
Check the chart.
Really? It was a white hat?
Yeah, it was like a white hack or something, supposedly. I read that, but I don't really care. So I don't.
No, it's strange because his reasoning was weird. No, his reasoning was so weird. He says, "Oh, guys, I discovered the vulnerability, and I don't trust you guys, so I decided to take the money myself." It's like, what?
I don't know, man. I feel like this is an inside job, and it's just all for show, like always.
Weird.
It just makes no sense.
Here's a gray hat.
Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
He probably doesn't know what hat it is.
Uncle, where did you go? What place is this?
It's
Shore Center.
yeah, it's a French restaurant. It's
Escargot. Fancy.
Escargot.
yeah,
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, yeah, escargot. Wow. And mussels. Yeah.
See how it went from escargot to soup of the day.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, nah, fair enough. I'm just playing with you. So mussels. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't have that all yourself, right? I'm sure you shared.
4-course meal.
Of course not.
For you and the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 143, and it totals a beautiful 168. That's our beautiful number right there.
For Asians, that is a beautiful number.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then what? And then you had gongcha, of course.
And I had bubble tea.
Yeah.
And my queue number was 168 as well.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. What?
Freaky.
What are the chances?
0 almost.
Funny enough, though, I do have an ETH address with like I own at least the private keys that have about 6 8s on it.
Ooh.
Consecutive 6 8s, which is odd.
Consecutive 6 8.
Yeah, consecutive. Like I'm not going to tell you which position, but you know, you get it. It's very pretty rare though. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah. So that's that. Everyone's fixated at $4.20.
420.
420 better.
420 better than 168 for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Numerology.
Diraj was here with chilling some
soju.
Soju, yeah.
Love me some soju. Soju is the bomb.
That looks pretty good.
T-shirt says Hex is about 0.168.
168. Is it?
Oh,
yeah.
It's all lining up.
It's lining up. So
it was a sign. It was a sign. I told you, it was a sign.
Hey, Motley.
It's a sign.
See? Motley doesn't appreciate my Asian number.
Oh, look at this! Look at this. Clout. So if you're chasing clout, that one.
Chasing
cloud. Yeah.
Shit.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Laksa.
What is this?
Laksa.
And more Hainanese.
Hainanese chicken rice.
Rice chips. Yeah.
Need my chicken rice in chip form, of course.
Yeah.
Can't leave it at home. Must take it with me.
Ooh, the Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity.
Okay, I know 2 of the 3. What's the green one?
The green one is
Mold.
Nah.
LG.
The green one is scallion, ginger with oil. Yeah,
nice.
Ginger and
not
oil.
bad actually.
It's very it's nice
good.
with the chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Probably makes the chicken taste amazing.
Oh yeah. That one's like more like a Hong Kong style sauce. So.
Can't remember
Bruce.
Food this is.
That's 168.
Those noodles look good as hell.
Yeah, that's the correct translation.
That's soba. Yeah.
Where's the? Oh, this is not cold. I think.
Is that
I can't
cold?
see the ice on it. No, I can't see the ice on it.
But
because you normally get the ice, unless
but
that's ice.
Yeah, but the noodles should be the soba.
Noodles should be cold.
Yeah.
Cold noodles.
Yeah. Yep.
They look cold too. I just didn't want to ask. Damn.
Yeah.
It's a thing during like summertime.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can't imagine it, but I guess I don't eat noodles like that, so I just can't. When we always eat hot food, even like Caribbean people were always like, unless it's a fruit, like it's just gonna be hot or some shit. So, yeah.
See, Richard, there are people in Asia. Okay, there are Hexicans in Asia.
Boom.
Come on.
Just definitely can't be public about that shit.
Welcome, Rock Edison through some VPN. since you're on.
Yeah,
YouTube.
basically. Yeah. You're never gonna see a crypto conference in China. Not anytime soon, anyway.
No.
So
The amount of walls that you kind of have to break just to get there.
Yep.
And that's just the start, right? Shit.
Yep. Them firewalls. Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy out there, man. How people are just a lot. It's crazy.
Staker app fee with transacting. You pay for a staker app fee with transacting there even when way is low. What's that?
Hexanese.
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 Yes.
Whales eat hot food. He doesn't
Sometimes.
eat plankton all the time.
Plankton.
Sometimes. Only
Krill.
sometimes. More like when I come up
Krill.
for air.
Krill and plankton. It's a nice
Oh,
369
that's
there.
nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I think that's Crypto King's Q
number, right?
Oh, yeah. I remember when he
Nice.
posted that.
That's Crypto King's Q number.
Yeah.
Very nice one.
Yeah. I think that's it. Well, whose food is this?
Not mine.
It's like a nice little tart of some sort there.
Yeah.
Miss Exquisite.
Probably Miss Exquisite.
Yeah, it's probably Miss Exquisite.
Yeah, it looks too fancy to be a guy's, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, no, I enjoy that. Like, you know.
No, it looks good. I just can't imagine myself ordering that. Like, it's not what comes to mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not what comes to mind. It looks good as hell. Don't get me wrong.
Nice little latte
Fancy
art.
coffee art. Yeah.
Coffee art.
And,
Oh, yep. It is
and
hers.
takeaway soup.
Fluffy pancake.
Fluffy pancake, gotcha. Nice.
Super fluffy. Damn. Trying to look like I got something stacked in there.
Yep.
All right. I think I'm done with the food stuff. Yeah, I'm actually pretty hungry at the moment. I'm just opening a pack of chips.
Definitely makes me hungry.
Yeah. I'll go find some food later.
Well, price is just floating, baby.
Yeah.
Much luck to the sellers. I hope it was worth it. Hope it was worth it.
Nope, for sure.
I bought what you was selling, motherfucker.
Hey, which charts do you use? Dex Vision or Desktop Vision or the other one?
Uniswap. Vision is the one I use.
Uniswap.vision.
Yeah, but you know what? You could look at Dex tools because the thing is that Uniswap doesn't pick up everything. Dex.vision doesn't pick up everything. If you want good look at price action, you can go to dextools.io because you can actually see the transactions as they happen on the blockchain and print on their chart, on their respective chart. But I just like to look at the big picture on how I have it laid out. And there you can't really save the layout unless you like got an account, and they ain't got no money from me. So yeah.
Because you've got Wales, you've got an account with TradingView, right?
Yeah, I actually pay for TradingView, correct.
Yeah, you have to pay for that because I notice your charts. You do have to pay for that.
Because you can do a lot of stuff with it. That's the only reason it's worth it for me. Because I can play with it and make stuff up, and it works for me. So I get my money's worth out of it. So I can't.
Yeah, but the accuracy of the price. I mean, like, is it getting from the correct source?
Oh, you mean for Hex? I don't really. Well, you know, it was funny. It pulls the data from Hit BTC for Hex.
Oh yeah, of course.
So it's not great, but the math still works. So the indicators do work. Because it's still the overall same price range, right? It's not going to really deviate far from that, so it still does work. Interestingly enough, yeah, it kind of fucked me up too. Because I didn't expect that either, but it does.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Damn, we're still climbing.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for the pair and index tools now. Let me just pull up the chain.
Sorry, guys, AFK for a sec. I just want to do one quick video edit. I'll be back.
Sure, no worries.
But yeah, this is pretty cool, man.
Yes, hit the likes, guys.
Yeah, hit the likes and all that. Yeah. Vince is so subtle with his requests.
Smash those likes.
Oh wow. Okay, so this is cool. I haven't really paid attention to what the holder's little graphic looks like on Etherscan, but it's looking pretty good lately. It's usually just like a flat line, but it's looking mad good recently. So if you haven't, go check it out. Worth the view.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. Where is this thing, man? Let's see if it gives me the right thing. I'm just trying to see what the blockchain is saying. Ooh, 16.7 on Uniswap.vision.
Yeah, 16.7.
All right, this isn't working. That's not what I want. What is this? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of different. I don't know what this is. This has to be fake. Hex doesn't trade against DAI, does it?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I don't know what this is supposed to be. All right, we're just gonna keep on looking because that shit ain't right.
I mean, I know if you trade on places like 1 inch,
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
It does make a chart for you. Yeah,
it'll route through. It'll route, right?
Yeah,
like this is like giving a contract. I'm like, that don't look right.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. That's why I'm like, suspect. Yeah, I think I found it. Oh, okay. Well, we've already wicked up to 20 cents according to Dex Tools. So let me try to find that transaction.
Dex Tools. I don't use
can't
Dex
find
Tools
it. So
very often.
Must have just been a bot. But according to Dex Tools, the highest we've gone today is 17.239 cents. And that was about a half an hour before we started the show. 8:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with 57 seconds. And that wasn't even a lot of hex. It was only 42,000 hex that they bought. So,
wow.
Whoops.
I've looked around on ROX a little bit. I haven't really used it, but yeah,
I've never tried that actually. No. I think Randy maybe deals with that. I'm not sure. I know he deals with one of them. Yeah, I know he deals with one some trading platform. There, but I'm not sure. I just use TradingView, so that's it's just what I've always used ever since it came out. So I just stick to what I know. I mean, when it comes to making money, you gotta be very careful. The tools you use, how they work for you, like how you think they work for you, like it's a very weird thing. And that's why, like, when it comes to like trading stuff, like chart stuff like that, like I'm gonna go with what I know works well because it's been making me money this whole time. You know what I mean? That type of thing. And for something new, you have to try it out. You can't just hop, from one thing to the next. That's like the whole point I'm trying to make there.
Yeah, sure.
Because like when you're new to markets, right? Like that's the one biggest thing that a lot of people do. That they go from one strategy to another, to another, to another, to another, and then they never get good at what they're doing, and they think they just suck at it. But it's not that. It's just you never learned what you were doing in the first place. Like it took me a while to figure that out, but that's part of that process.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's very important. Like if you're trying to make money, like a lot of people are gonna, even though they buy and stake hex, they're gonna opt to trade. There's a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
And you have to understand how that works. It's a series of events. It's not what you're looking at on the chart. It's really not. And it's difficult for people to wrap their head around that. It took me a long time. And it's really important to realize that. Because again, it goes back to the same example I like to use. When you, what's the example now? Damn, I can't even remember. Hold on, I lost my train of thought entirely. That happens to me too much.
Is that
right? What the hell were we talking about? I read that message, that comment on the screen, and completely lost my train of thought. If either scan is showing that the transfer was right, but nothing else. Oh, they probably just didn't pick it up on the data. That's all.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, probably just data didn't pick it up.
Yeah. I think we're talking about like trading platforms and.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, when I looked back at the screen, I thought I had remembered. So, yeah, thanks for reminding me though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a matter of using the right tools, right? Like you have to do what's comfortable for you. Yeah. And trying things out. Oh, the example I always like to use to understand like trading and how it works in reality, right? Like not based on what somebody told you in a book, but like in reality. In reality, life is a series of events, right? And what ends up happening to you is based on the decisions that you make. Trading is no different. All of the outcomes that you experience in trading are one-offs because each independent event, each independent trade, or each trade is independent of one another. You're the only thing connecting those trades. So if you're not analyzing yourself, you're going to fail no matter what. Promise you.
Yeah.
There's a reason I found Hex. And it was because I realized that. Because until you understand what you're looking for or what you're trying to do, you're not going to be, you're going to be satisfied or content, better yet. You're going to be content, and that's going to lead to complacency. Right? And complacency is what leads to things falling apart or not progressing. Right? And that's why when you hear us talking on these streams, we talk about a lot of different things. Because we don't want to get left out of any conversation. Everything is relevant in the crypto world, because the crypto world is, again, the first barrier that breaks down that notion of freedom, right? That's why, the powers that be don't like it being promoted, don't like it even existing, as we've seen lately with their little bill in the U.S., right? Like, that's very serious stuff. That's letting you know what they think and what they're trying to do, right? All of that stuff is related, so... Gotta always keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Let's see. Price is crazy, man. This is it is time.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy to see these transactions. I remember I would put in 0.01 ETH just to test it out, and that would get me like thousands of Hex. Now it's like 600 Hex for 0.03 ETH. Like, damn. Ooh. Hey, man, early adopters, yo. Always win. Always win. That's why you can't wait for the masses to tell you about it. You got to go look for it. Because if not, you end up paying 16 cents versus half a cent. Take notes. Write that down. That's reality. Right? That's why sacrificing for Pulse is so important for so many people. Like, that was very important for a lot of people. I know it was important for me because I wanted to get into the ground floor of something too. Right? That's how people get those life-changing gains. It's not by finding the right investment. It's by participating in the network effect. Because when you participate at the ground floor of something, there's no value there. So anything after that is mad gains, literally. Literally. All the guys that have been in Hexes day one, whether they FOMO'd in day one or not, they staked for 1 year, they fucking crushed it.
Yeah.
They crushed it, hands down. If they staked for 2, it crushed it even harder. If they staked for 3, imagine what that's going to look like. Because we know what it's going to look like for year 2, right?
Yeah.
Because we're coming right on year 2 of the anniversary for Hex and when you could first stake.
Yeah, that's true. Like a few more months.
That's right. So, these are the things, man, we got to talk about, like, so people can understand. It's about time in the system, right? It's not even about when you staked. It's about the time you spent staked.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I've been in the system for 9 months.
Yeah.
And I'm not disappointed at all. In fact, I'm glad I did as many 15-year stakes as I did because now I'm able to play.
Yeah.
Now I'm able to play with the rest of my ladder
Mhm.
as I see fit because I at least outkitted myself with enough armor, right, to last me 15 years and I'd be comfortable with it
Mhm.
within my economic ability, right? Because that's all we can operate from.
Yeah.
So that's how we have to. Oh shit, 16.8,
Oh,
and that's on a sale,
Oh,
boy. That shit went up to 17.
damn.
Yeah, I'm doing a transaction now. Let me give it to y'all so you can look at it too. Hey guys, I've been saying the same thing for months, and it's happening.
Wow, this is crazy.
It's happening. It's happening. You know why? Because Hex has product market fit. And that's why, very simply, if you continue to waste your time trying to onboard retarded crypto people, what's going to end up happening is that you're just wasting your time. Because this is something that's real. It serves a very specific purpose that exists, guess where? In the real world. So you don't even have to imagine or fantasize of what it could be. It already is. Take part or get left behind because it's real. And most will get left behind because they want to stick to their emotions, their preconceived notions, their lack of understanding will inhibit them from being able to progress. Because a lot of people can't be okay with not understanding stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of doing what I did, which was just, hey man, I'm new, I'm trying to understand, I'm trying to learn. I don't actually know. Like, and everybody knows because everybody saw what I told them. They saw my T-share count and everything as I was actually adjusting my ladder because my stakes were short because I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Right. So, so let's see here. I think the latest. I don't know. Did you see that pin? That combat. Vince in the chat. Hold on. 'Cause actually,
No.
I think the latest is maybe this week for testnet. But you know how that goes.
Yeah.
That goes. Yeah, so the latest was from last night. And it was from a combat because I guess somebody typed in sacrifice phase or some shit.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah,
didn't see that
so
one.
next steps is public testnet. We don't know exactly when that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Fork date announcement is gonna be similar to what we probably experienced. You know, he'll probably just tell us at either the last minute or as soon as he can, because clearly he can't control that. And then he's hoping the mainnet launch will be within the next 45 days to 60 days.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll see. I think he has a bare minimum set of requirements before actual launch date. And I think the exchange is part of it. So I think once that comes on, then it's definitely going to be a go. But, nobody's going to really know unless they're inside. So,
yeah, that's true. I think he said minimum viable start was like he wants a bridge and possibly an exchange with the
bridge exchange because exchange is going to bring stable coin, right? And stable coin is going to be able to give people an out if they don't want to swap to another crypto.
Yeah.
For example, and what else? I think there's one more thing I can't remember because I'm bad at keeping lists. But there's like 4 things that are on that list, and we can only remember 3 of the 4 right now. But there's one more thing.
Yeah, bridge from ETH to
Pulse. That's one.
Yeah.
The bridge, the exchange, the stable coin, and I can't remember what the other thing is.
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be something else.
Yeah, there's one more thing. I can't remember what it is. We'll remember when we're off stream. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, man, this Hex is a very specific thing, People can either choose to ignore it or they can, do themselves a favor and learn like I did. I wasn't shy. Coming from Wall Street, I understood this was different, unique. So I asked questions.
Yeah.
Nobody's good enough. Nobody's too good that they can't ask questions and learn. And I think that's the thing. Uniswap fork, MetaMask fork. That's it. Thank you, Your Excellence. Appreciate that. Those are the other items. Thank you. But I don't know about the MetaMask fork. I don't think that'll be right now. Maybe later on.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna worry about that for launch. But the Uniswap fork for sure. That was the thing that was missing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just gotta realize there's no excuses. The world does not give a shit. You know, nobody like when I came into Hex, nobody gave a shit that I didn't get it at 3 or 4 zeros. It was 2 zeros when I got here.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Nobody cares. Don't think anybody here has to either. You either want to learn and you're genuine about it, or fuck off. Pretty simple. I decided I didn't want to fuck off. I wanted to learn, and here I am. It's a beautiful thing when you do things with the proper intentions, and you don't try to be, full of shit.
Yeah. This is the transaction you just linked, right?
Yeah. That's the 17 something.
Surprised there's only 12,000.
Yeah, I mean, you got to realize, Vince, it's about the transaction itself. It's not even about the dollar value.
Yeah.
And I always try to, that's the biggest thing. People got to let that centralized market shit go. That's not real.
Yeah.
That's all fake shit over there. Real markets, you get real price action. So the transactions matter more than the actual dollar value that's happening, because it should be that if somebody's buying, the price goes up, and if somebody's selling, the price goes down. It shouldn't be that the price just stays there until forever. Just cause, right? Like, I don't know. These weird things that happen, right? You got the scam wicks, for example. Like, how does that happen in a centralized exchange? Like, it almost doesn't even make sense. But it happens. Like, that's something that should happen in a DEX, actually. Not a centralized exchange.
Yeah.
But here we are. You don't see that. Right. And that's why you see like that wick when we had that move to 8 cents.
Yeah.
That's what a scam wick is in legacy finance. Right. Like that's what we see in the centralized exchanges.
Yeah.
Right. But in a DEX, it can't be a scam wick. You see, because that's actual interaction with the system. You can't fake that.
Yeah.
And that's why they hate Hex so much.
Yeah.
Once again. Right, no matter how you look at Hex, there's a million ways for them to hate it because it exposes them and their duplicitous and scandalous and libelous ways. So why would they want Hex to not be gatekept? Why would they want to try to relinquish the title? I mean, it's already gone, right? They don't have a title, right? I mean, how many hacks do we need to understand what's going on? Like, people are losing life savings out here because of these hacks. Whether it's $50 or $100,000, this is people's hard-earned money. It needs to be taken seriously. Shit is not a game. People like to think it is, but it's not. So people need to like really recalibrate their thinking when it comes to who they're interacting with in this space. It's very critical because you're dealing with people's money. Imagine if you got hacked and lost everything you had. How would you feel? I'm pretty fucking sure you wouldn't give a fuck about who, what, where, when, and why. You would just be fucking pissed and ready to snap. So this is why what we do is so important. And this is why having standards is even more important, because there fucking are none in crypto, in the promised coin space. Right? And until these guys decide to step it up, they got to get shoved down, man. Nature of the beast. You can't let people like that stay where they are, because they haven't earned it, for one, and they sure as hell don't deserve it, for two. Their actions let us know that. They're not hiding anything. And I think it's important that we stop acting like we don't see that. They do it in the chats. They do it on the Twitter. They do it on their YouTube streams. Like, let's not act like these people haven't shown us who they are for the past 2 years. Like, let's keep it 100 at all times. You're never going to see me feeding you no bullshit. So we should not be accepting anybody from the outside to be feeding anybody in here any bullshit. Like, that should be the standard. And that should not be debatable or flexible or anything like that. Richard doesn't give you bullshit. That's the lead that I follow. I'm not a follower, but I follow leads. Make sense? So everybody needs to be following his lead if they're confused about what the fuck is going on. Because that's the one biggest thing I've seen lately in the community is just confusion about what's going on. If you're confused, just go look at Richard Hart's tweets. Don't ask questions. And you're going to see what he's saying if you're confused. And then you can make the appropriate assessment as to what's what. Because in reality, if anybody's going to lay the law down and dictate how things are going to go or how they are, it's going to be him. He does the work. He puts in the work. It's not even me. It's not anybody on the stream. It's him. He's creating this shit, right?
No.
So if he's dictating what's what, I suggest you toe the fucking line. Because odds are the right people are towing that same fucking line and creating that same message. Don't play yourself and get left behind. Because this space only moves forward. From here on out, it only moves forward. There's no more foolery, right? Like we've abolished them. It's just a matter of time before their so-called followers find us. Because every time there's a wreckage in the market, you know what's going to happen, right? It's the same thing that's happened the past 2 times. The searching starts. They find us. The sub count continues to grow. Look, my fucking following on Twitter is at 2,800. I don't even tweet barely. And when I do, it's a bunch of crazy shit. Right? Like, but that's not what it's about. It's about Hex primarily. That's what people see. That's what they follow. Right? So you look at my sub growth on the YouTube channel. I think I'm at 2,500 already. And I was just at 1,000 at the end of May. And it took me 5 months to get there at the end of June. End of May. And it took me 5 months to get there, 2,500. Now, we're 800, 900 in the past 28 days. So what is that? What's the point of that? That's the network effect in real time. That's the point of that. It's not about me because I'm not the only person or entity within the Hex community that has growth in their social numbers, right? HexAsians are growing. Discord Syndicate is growing. Gerardo is growing. Crypto Coffee is always growing. Hodl Dog. All of these people that always stream are always growing, right? And that's because people are searching. They're looking. Every time they get wrecked, what do you think they're going to do? Try to figure out how. How did they not see it? That's how I got to where I'm at. It didn't happen by me getting wrecked, blowing up, and not doing anything about it. Right? Like, you guys really got to realize, like, we could literally do nothing. We could literally do nothing, and this is still going to happen. All we're doing is pushing it along to a certain extent.
I think most of us in this community at least had some, I suppose, at some stage got wrecked. And I suppose only when you're wrecked, at some stage where your back's at the corner, you start looking for a solution, right?
Right.
Because you know what you're doing is not working. Clearly, it's not working. Because if it works, then why are you looking anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So.
Yeah, it's the whole point, man. We all search for what we want, and we either choose to find it or we don't. A lot of us are here because we were looking for Hex, but Hex, a lot of us, a lot of people were found by Hex. I was one of those. While I was looking, I was technically found by it because I wasn't physically, intentionally looking. Right? But I saw enough of an opportunity to say, let me click on that YouTube link, whatever. I didn't have to. And here's where I am 10 months later because of that action. Right? So it's about having intention with what you're doing in the first place. I was trying to better myself, taking intentional steps at doing certain things that I wasn't doing. And that's what led me to Hex, right? And a lot of people have similar stories in that they were doing something and that's how they ended up finding Hex. So it wasn't that they were looking for it. It was kind of like an opportunity that was either there and you either passed it up or you took it on. And clearly, the Furu space said, no, thank you. So let's focus on the real market, which is a no-coiner market, right? That's where the money is. People in crypto are fucking wrecked. Let's not forget that. I'm here because of a freaking top hat. Yeah, me too.
No fucking way.
That's a good one. I mean, the top hat is definitely unique, right? Like, nobody out here is being a showboat of that fashion, right? Like, people try to have flashy shit, not be flashy themselves. Unique, right? And that, again, lends itself to the genius of Richard Hart. Like, the dude understands what he's doing. he knows how to garner attention. He knows how to put eyeballs on things, right? And that's something that I think we also as a community have to sit back and understand and respect as well. Like I'm a big habitual line stepper in that regard, because I personally cannot stand when he goes on streams with Furus, but he does it for a reason, right? So we gotta respect that.
Yeah.
Be right back, guys.
All good. Talking about Furus, while you guys were while I was away and you guys were chatting, I made a quick Golden Yacht video edit. Enjoy.
What kind of yacht is he going to be driving?
A golden
What's he going to be sailing on?
A golden one.
I'll officially
a golden yacht. He says a golden yacht.
I'll officially retract.
I love you, Edgy. Man, Edgy, you should hang out here. We'll teach you how to fucking trade, man. We'll turn you into a non-cock.
Where you at? Actually, I'm on my way to pick you up.
Okay, great. I'm waiting for you.
See you then. Bye.
Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That also happens to be John Wick's Telegram handle.
Yeah. Good. All right. Guys, I think we're up to the second hour.
Yeah, 2 hours. We should probably call it here.
We'll probably call it. Thanks for joining us. We will be back tomorrow again, same time. Yeah. On that, chats, anything else for us? Or we'll close it. Oh, yeah, of course. Golden Mike, I suppose, apologies on behalf of Diraj. When?
I don't know, a couple of years.
Because you guys can sail up and down the west coast, right?
Yeah,
or
something like that.
Yeah, good. All right. I'm going to end it. Let's reconvene tomorrow, same time. And thank you, chats. And I will see you all tomorrow.
See everyone tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you guys.